Welcome to SPW2K, we the North. SPW2K, CCWO, Maple Leaf Grappling, a collective of some of the premier promotions in the Canadian territories. And we're gonna get this show started with the Maple Leaf Grappling Provincial Championship on the line. And none other than the CCWO MVP, Joey Thompson. Joey Thompson coming out to his Team CCWO theme that he represented Team CCW as a former SPW2K Tag Team Champ, teaming up with the GOAT, Shaine O'Connor. They held the SPW2K Tag Team Championship for quite some months and ended up losing it to Liberate. Jayden and Jeffrey Albrecht. A series of defenses. I mean, they competed in ladder matches, which they originally took that gold from. And look at this ovation here for Joey Thompson. And the Garrison Theater here in Toronto, Canada. The fans ready and willing to see this action in a collective collab show with our forefather Empire promotion, Maple Leaf Grappling, our partnership with CCWO, under our Call All-Star umbrella. And here we have Rohit making his SPW2K debut, showcasing the Maple Leaf Grappling Provincial Championship. And this is going to be quite an interesting clash, a fantasy dream match, so to speak. Provincial Maple Leaf Grappling Championship gonna be up for grabs. We do have the CCWO Championship on the line here tonight. We also have CCWO Tag Team Goal on the line. This Maple Leaf Grappling CAN-AM Championship will also be on the line. And we have the ladies mixing it up. We're showcasing the Canadian territories as we come back home to our homegrown Toronto, Canada, bringing you some of the finest Canadian strong style. And there you see the beautiful Maple Leaf Grappling Championship. The voice of SPW2K DJ E here, going to be calling all the action here tonight as we get our in-ring introductions. Joey Thompson representing CCWO, a man that has dominated the CCWO brand. Right connection with AWF, CCWO. Big shout out to our Call All-Star umbrella and all the promotions working together for Call All-Stars 13. And here we have our champion, Rohit, showcasing the Maple Leaf Grappling Provincial Championship. A title that has so much history, so much ties to the Empire forefather promotion that is Maple Leaf Grappling. And here we go, first match underway. Joey Thompson, Rohit, locking it up. Rohit, snap, suplex into the mat, feeling all that effect down the spine and adding more insult to injury with that kick to the back. Stomp to the hand, stomp to the back again. Rohit in control. And oh, Joey Thompson gonna use that quickness as he drills the knee right to the face of Rohit. Joey Thompson, definitely the quicker of the two, I'd say. And Rohit going to be showcasing his power and his strength. Rohit now, another devastating kick to the back. As Joey arriving in pain, he breaks him out in that bow and arrow stretch variation. Pulling back on the arms. The shoulder blades trapped in between the knee and Rohit. and we bring you We the North, a collaboration with SPW2K, CCWO, and Maple Leaf Grappling. Joey Thompson back in control, and Joey Thompson's career, illustrious career. Like I said, he's like one of the most valuable players on the CCWO roster. He's played so much. Oh, what is this? Oh, that stunner variation into a pinning predicament. No. Joey kicks out. Rohit now back on the attack on the neck and then drilling down on the mounted punches. Straight to the face of Joey. And Joey pushing back and fires back with a forearm straight to the face. And Joey now in control, returning the favor with that stretch. And you can see the intensity as he wrenches back on the arms, pushing that knee, burying it right in between the shoulder blades. Elbow to the back. And what is this? Oh, hangs him up on the ropes. Rohit now firing back. High knee, ripcord high knee. Hook in the leg. No. Very close to the ropes too. Joey Thompson kicking out of that. High knee straight to the face. Joey upstairs with the stomp. And he's got that shot of the crowd. So much energy in this hall. Oh. And look at this, Joey going for it. No, he's stretched out on that one. Rohit slightly stepping back, keeping the distance. Great ring awareness. Smashing down the face right there. Rohit upstairs now. Stomp to the guts of Joey Thompson, and he scatters in for the pin because he can retain the 1, 2, and no, Joey kicks out. Rohit looking to retain the MLG Provincial Championship and our first title defense of the night, our first match of the night. Joey kick to the head, and oh, on the attack, Joey is. And Joey just needs to use his agility to the best of him here. Beautiful kick up, showcasing that athleticism Joey Thompson is. And what does Joey have set up here? Sending Rohit off the ropes. Upstairs. Sends him up into the lights. Very simple but effective. There's that push up straight into the lights. Empty pool. Rohit. His gut, his insides is smashing into the mat. And oh, snapping down on that overhead. More attack to the back and the neck area. Sends Rohit into the corner. Kick to the face. Rohit fighting out of that defensive mechanism right there. And oh, this could be it. Rohit pulling in Joey. He's not done there. Ripcord knee. We've seen it. That could be the knockout shot right there that Rohit needs to close in on this pinning predicament. Ref going in for the 1, 2, no. Rohit cannot believe it, but he needs to get his head back into the game as he is right there. You see, he's in the scale upstairs once again. As he's waiting for him. Oh, elbow drop straight to the spine of Joey Thompson. Relentless. I think he's trying to go for another corporate de gras stomp out of the corner. Taking his time to scale up those ropes. He is. Oh, no. What is this? No. Joey's up. Super kick. And he folded Rohit. Rohit had no other choice but to dive. To capitalize. And he ate a super kick. Joey hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Joey Thompson retains and picks up as your new MLG Provincial Champion. Rohit was looking to retain the Provincial Championship here tonight at We the North. And it was Joey Thompson that found that opening with that super kick that folded Rohit. See that coup de grace stomp was effective. Almost scored the 3 count right there. And then that ripcord knee by Rohit. I thought it was over with that knockout shot, but he was shaking him up to dive off the top rope. After Joey Thompson showed life, kicking out of that. And then boom, this is it right here. Super kick. Ate all of that, folded him up, and caught the 3 count. And we have a new Maple Leaf Grappling Provincial Champion in Joey Thompson at CCWO. The Maple Leaf Grappling Provincial Championship is heading to CCWO grounds. And the likes of Joey Thompson. Big congrats to Joey Thompson as he collects new gold Provincial Championship. We have a triple threat women's action going down right here in Toronto, Canada. We the North, SPW2K. Ladies gonna take to the ring. Aponi Lopez. Return to Toronto, Canada to compete in ring. She's been on a lot of tours with Maple Leaf Grappling in the past. Former Maple Leaf Grappling Women's Champion and SPW2K Women's Champion. Aponi Lopez, notable name and face to the SPW2K Women's Division. And she'd love to pick up a huge win in this triple threat matchup, stain her name in the Women's Championship rankings, climb back up in the likes, whether it's the Maple Leaf Grappling Women's rankings and definitely in the SPW2K rankings. This match is an account. And she awaits her opponents. Next up, we have Madison, homegrown, just like Aponi Lopez, homegrown SPW2K talent. Madison, she's done her waves as well throughout the Maple Leaf Grappling tours to the various different provinces here in Canada. Madison, former Maple Leaf Grappling Women's Champion as well. Madison, it's been a while since we've seen her back in action here in SPW2K. We'll definitely see her later on tonight as she will be managerial services for Xcaliber and Jayden V in that tag team match for the CCWO Tag Team Gold. And here we have Tiffany Monrose. Tiffany Monrose, another SPW2K homegrown women's talent. She's made her paces, whether it be United Kingdom, whether it be in Maple Leaf Grappling, SPW2K tour dates, out in Super Lucha Libre. Tiffany Monrose has really made the Forefather Empire Promotions her placement to gain her experience and climb and build her ranking to her name and build that stock to her name in the women's championship division here in SPW2K and abroad on her own excursions. Tiffany Monrose is looking for a big win here at We the North. Showcase at SPW2K, CCWO, and Maple Leaf Grappling. And here we go, Aponi Lopez wasting no time with that beautiful drop kick, push drop kick. Tiffany Monrose buying her time, now on the attack. Look at this trap in the arms, into that slam. And Tiffany Monrose gonna bring that height and size factor to this matchup. Madison closing in as well there. And I think Madison gets trapped, caught up, and look at this. Oh, we're gonna see a sharpshooter. Oh no, half touch sharpshooter. And you see that basement drop kick by Aponi. Tiffany fighting back. Aponi, these ladies trading off blows. Aponi trapping here and following on that slam. Oh man, beautiful drop kick answering back to the start of this matchup, sending Aponi to the outside. And oh, arm drag extra oomph on that one with Madison. Madison dragging. Oh, beautiful leg drop. Shades of her husband, Xcaliber. And Madison driving the knees. Madison the niece at Jayden V. One of the forefathers of SPW2K we'll see in action here tonight. Likewise to Marc, Merric. Guys that have been the pillar at SPW2K in our early days. Gonna see them in action here tonight. Aponi Lopez closing in on that pin. Nope. Tiffany kicks out. Aponi. Nope. Tiffany firing back. Getting out. No. Dodging that attack. And Aponi raking back across the knee. Straight down to the spine. Cutting her down. Slowing Tiffany down for sure. But Madison's there. As Aponi was focused on Tiffany. Madison goes in for the attack. 1, 2, and these are two ladies that have went to war in the early days of them breaking out here in SPW2K. Madison, Aponi Lopez for the SPW2K Women's Championship. Tiffany Monrose being part of that, I'd say that new generation, the homegrown women's division. Has all the tools to make an impact and make her mark. Beautiful. Leapfrog into her arm drag. Back to the basics of that international. And look at this. Madison has Tiffany set up. Slams her into the mat. And Tiffany Monrose in bad shape there. Got caught up. But Aponi gonna capitalize on Madison, who is in control. Taking out Madison, going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Madison kicks out. Tiffany buying her shot. No, she was focused on Madison. Aponi's there. Oh, beautiful roundhouse variation kick. Sending Tiffany Monrose to the outside. Dazed and confused. Dragon screw. Right on the knee. Cutting down the speed of Aponi Lopez. Aponi slides back in, playing that game with Madison. These ladies square off now. Aponi sends Madison to the corner. Clothesline to Madison. Madison back up. Aponi sends Madison to the corner. And oh, Tiffany crosses off and cuts down Aponi Lopez. Sending Aponi Lopez now for a spear. 1, 2, no. Madison gets out the corner, gets that stomp to break up the pin and predicament. Damn, bitch slap into a serious kick. 1, no. Tiffany kicking out of that one. Another slap, disrespectful now. Oh man, it's that roundhouse kick. 1, no. Tiffany was still down, laying on the effects of that kick by Madison. And she just swings for the fences and oh, whiplashing her back into the mat. 1, no. Madison kicks out. Tiffany Monrose. Basement drop kick right to the neck and shoulder blade area. Aponi Lopez, oh, cuts off Tiffany Monrose. You really have to have eyes in the back of your head. 1, 2, no. Aponi almost took it there. She sits up. Tiffany Monrose. Aponi Lopez, former women's champion, going upstairs. Madison. Oh, was closing in, and Aponi Lopez dives, and Tiffany Monrose gets back into the ring. Madison setting up Aponi Lopez. What is this? She's gonna toss it to the outside. No, she slams it back into the middle of the ring, closing it for a pin and predicament. This could be it right here. 1, 2, no. Aponi still has life, and she sits right back up. Madison, basement drop kick. Now Madison turns her attention to Tiffany with a powerbomb. 1, 2, switching it up into that lion tamer variation, holding it down. Ways away from the ropes Tiffany is. Aponi Lopez back up, and she dives in to break it up. Tiffany, feeling the effects of that, she rolls to the outside. Madison sends Aponi whiplashing into the turnbuckle. Rolling over, Aponi Lopez one. No, Aponi kicks out. She tried to force her down with her forearm too. Locking her up between her thighs, choking her down with that scissor lock. And oh man, stomp. Breaking that one up, Tiffany is. No, short for a spear. Madison dives, leapfrogs, and she goes down low to the knees. Madison now. Nope. Gets cut off. DDT, spiking her. Takes Madison out of charge. Tiffany, not wasting any time. Gonna take out. Oh, Aponi with another spear. And look at this. Collateral mutilation. Oh. Look at this. Aponi fighting out. What a triple threat these ladies are putting on here. No. Aponi caught up between both ladies. Tiffany spiking her down with a powerbomb. And she may be flipping the tide. 1, 2. No. 2. Into the lion tamer. Draw kick. Just grazing the back of her. Tiffany. Whoa. Toward the world. Oh. Cuts her down. Again. Running it back. Trots her. Trips her up. Beautifully done. Tiffany Monrose is in control. Hooking the leg now. 1. No. Only scoring that 1. That has to be disheartening. Nobody's there. And that drop kick. Belly to belly overhead. Beautiful display of strength these ladies are showcasing. And look at this trapper. Oh, uppercut. Rocking Madison. Trapping her legs. Oh, folding her up. And Aponi gonna close in on a falling Tiffany too. No. Tiffany kicks up and gets out of that pinning predicament. But Aponi's still in control. And what is this? Oh, cuts her down. Hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3. Aponi closes in on the opportunity and scores a big win over Tiffany Monrose and Madison, sustaining her name in the women's championship division ranking. Look at the highlights of this hard-hitting, fast-paced triple threat match that these ladies were throwing down. Definitely have to have eyes in the back of your head. Had to close out on the opposing opponent and single it down. There's close quarter calls on all these ladies, but there's Aponi Lopez who found it. And Aponi Lopez scores a big win. Congrats to Aponi Lopez on his big victory.
Supernova, Megan Foster, the MFW Women's title is on the line. Malik Brown, Trey Jayden, one-on-one in their singles debut. Tried to go for a clothesline and Nova just laid her out with a clothesline of her own. Big shoulder block by Trey Jayden, but it's not slowing down Malik Brown at all. Supernova looking to fly. Oh, what a shot! Malik looking to fly. Trey beats him in the middle. Malik on the rope. Big clothesline. Alex Hernandez coming to the aid. Wait a minute, what? doing? He connected with the lightning kick, just laid out Malik Brown backstage.
Oh, into the thumbtacks again. Oh my God!
Goes behind the car because get it!
Almost like Dennis. Oh my God! Oh my God! What is he doing? Oh God! Is it off? We're out of time. We gotta go, ladies and gentlemen. This is everybody's just losing it.
Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes, sir. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for you to get into the character. You hit a lose or hit a win, I'm only asking you. Either you beat him or you beat him like an amateur. Either you drive or you get driven like a passenger. The fight's around the corner, so pick the one you want to. Represent your way, go head to head with your opponent. Feel it in the air, tension is electric. The glory's imminent, this is something epic. Reach for one of you, so what you gonna do? When your enemy is standing right in front of you, are you gonna lose, or are you gonna prove to everyone that never thought you win that you can rule? Cause everything is in your hands, you control it. And everything that is the past, it is over. This is now, this is everything that is. So you better make the right pick. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are the Halusa Nation.
Go into
Our DNA
Maple Leaf Grappling
is a
CAN-AM
first
Championship bout. Apache Guerrero versus Marc, Merric.
Showing living by the G code.
SPW2K.
What the is Fleek though? Don't ask them, what do he know? What I forgot
We
is
await
better
the
than
arrival
whatever they remember.
of the
Never
one
mind, I'm
and
off
only
it. It's quiet form. Time to put the temper tantrums to
Tribal
the
warrior,
quiet corner.
that is Apache.
Hush, that's enough
Apache
said. The rule
Guerrero.
of no suckers allowed to break bread or asunder. The daylight, lightning, and the thunder. Sun, moon,
Apache
stars,
Guerrero,
and
a
the
man that
hunger.
has worked for
Abundance and
FNL,
bundles. Blessings and
Worldwide
troubles.
Wrestling.
Towers and tunnels, views and valleys.
Well
waves and
traveled
peaks.
throughout
Streets
South
shoot
and
from
South
sun.
American Lucha
Planet
Libre
Earth.
scene.
And ain't scared of no Mars attack. What type
This
of
man,
Mars is that? Stay off my
pioneer
track.
here in
I'm not
SPW2K
right
6-man
on
Tag
top
Team
five,
Championship
dying
division.
on them,
The first
superfly,
ever
top rope.
6-man
Eagles
Tag Team
diving on them.
Champion
You why you lying,
with the
homie?
Lucha
You
Nation,
won't play with
Nico
mine, most
Vega,
smoky. Big
Flybo
Chief,
Figueroa,
heart rate,
Ashton Dynamico,
beat,
in their transition.
straight jacket,
At one
come
point,
clean,
even Chavo
big, said it
Guerrero,
was a dream.
who was part of
Now
that
it's a
team,
living thing. With
as
you
they
and
had
living
that
kings,
Freebird
I mean it,
rules for the faction.
I mean it,
And Apache Guerrero, top contender in the Destiny and Internet Championship division, Tag Team division. Apache Guerrero has placed his name in a couple championship rankings here at SPW2K. But here tonight it's about the Maple Leaf Grappling CAN-AM Championship. And Marc Merric, the first ever SPW2K World Champion, is coming out here in his return to SPW2K in at least a good 5-6 years, I'd say. throughout the past decade at SPW2K's history. Merric was one of the first longest reigning SPW2K world champions. He's a pillar, a man that has held the throne. He had wrestled throughout some injuries, and a serious neck injury. He put on that weight and he transitioned his body from that grappler shooter stance to a powerhouse, a hybrid powerhouse. And Merric has grown, matured over the past decade, and evolved his game. And you see the beautifully crafted Maple Leaf Grappling Can-Am Championship has so much illustrious history throughout our forefather empire promotion that is the Maple Leaf Grappling scene out here in Canada. And Apache Guerrero looking to capture a singles championship here in an SPW2K showcase. And the Maple Leaf Grappling Can-Am champion Merric. Wild man Merric. As he hands over that Can-Am championship, we already seen one Maple Leaf Grappling Championship title change hands here tonight. The Provincial Championship for Rohit, losing it to Joey Thompson at CCWO. We will see another Maple Leaf Grappling Championship title change hands to an SPW2K talent here tonight. And here we go, locking it up. This is about to be like a horse bout here tonight. A damn horse fight. These guys, Apache pushing Merric into his respective corner and keeping it respected. Apache forcing Merric into his opposing rope now. Referee breaking it up. Second time he's making a clean breakup. Merric now locking it up quick and into that snap suplex. And you see Apache eating it, and oh man, that barrel kick. Throwing his body in Apache, that push kick by Wildman Merric. Hasn't wrestled on an SPW2K show in at least 5-6 years, easily. He's a pioneer here in SPW2K, the first ever SPW World Champion. And that title has evolved over the years from the Empire Wrestling era, Empire Wrestling Adrenaline era, right into the 2K universe. And oh man, Apache Guerrero spiking Merric. You see him writhing in pain. And one, nope, Merric kicking out. And Merric returning here on SPW2K. He wants to leave here with a successful defense as he drills Apache right on his head with that brain buster. And Merric. Oh man, lacing him on the attack. May have found the opening, the attack to the head there, dazing and confusing Apache Guerrero as much as he can, disorient him for that win. Merric closing in a 1-year reign as Maple Leaf Grappling Can-Am champion. I'd say it was a year, 6 months as Can-Am Maple Leaf Grappling champion. Oh man, dropped him around his head, has defended it throughout the various provinces here in Canada, right in to the tri-state area on his own booking endeavors with AAW. And oh, that push kick straight to the face. And Merric has been heavily working with Maple Leaf Grappling and AAW, as well as heading over to United Kingdom Wrestling. over the course of the years. And oh man, a return here and a big defeat over Apache Guerrero. How that would shake up his name and his ranking spots here in Maple Leaf Grappling. And oh man, as he just throws that right swinging lariato variation. 1, 2, no, almost knocking out Apache Guerrero. And Apache, big win over Merric here tonight, will catapult his name in the singles division here in SPW2K. Definitely, especially the first ever world champion. A man that's part of that 1-year club as world champion here in SPW2K. And showcasing that it's not a fluke, because he's done the same thing with the CAN-AM Championship. Damn near a decade apart of his SPW2K World Championship defense. He's back here defending big gold, big heritage gold of the Maple Leaf grappling scene against Apache Guerrero as he swings him all around the world and back again. And Merric dragging Apache Guerrero, pulling him over right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, no. Apache still has life. And Apache, you don't see him work a lot of singles matches here in SPW2K a lot lately as he catches him right there. 1, no. He's usually working the tag team division, primarily the trios division. I pioneer, like I said, the trios, a tag team division, a 6-man tag team division with his Lucha Nation faction. And look at this, he's bearing the knee right into the spine of Marc Merric. Knowing the history of Marc Merric's back and neck injuries, and you see the slight hesitation and Marc Merric getting back on his feet causes him. And oh man, here we go. Taking him on that ride, Apache Guerrero. Oh, launching Marc Merric. Marc Merric's a big guy, put on a lot of weight for his stature. Molded that, turned that into muscle. Yes! Maintain that control with the chop. Marc Merric now driving Apache back into the corner, turning him over. A shot to the spine there with the forearm. Marc Merric now trying to maintain his control over Apache Guerrero. And what spin out? Oh no! Oh, he hung him up on the rope. I thought Apache was gonna reverse. Oh, he reversed that one though. He reversed that one. 1, 2, and oh. We seen the effects of that reversal for springboarding from the top. The effects of that, what Joey Thompson did to Rohit, that opened the opportunity for a new champion. But this right here, dropping him, his neck across the knee, knowing the neck issues in history that Marc Merric has had, right into, an ankle lock, trapping him in the middle of the ring. And Marc Merric has to kick his way out of there. And Marc Merric now setting up Apache, spinning him out of commission right here. Dazed, confused, and disoriented into a pinning predicament. 1, 2, and oh, the wild man Marc Merric only scores a 2. Wild man Marc Merric now gearing up for Apache Guerrero to eat. No, Apache stops him. Apache now power bombs him with authority. I think he knocked him out there. The way his head bounced off the mat. 2, 3, and we got a new Maple Leaf Grappling CAN-AM Champion. Apache Guerrero. Oh my day.
Don't ask them.
Good night to Marc Merric, because you look at the highlights of this, but Marc Merric was maintaining control
time to put the temper tantrums
His
to the
reign,
quiet
his
corner.
1 year, 6 months
That's
reign
enough, said the
has
ruler.
been
No suckers allowed to break bread or
completed
asunder.
right
The
here tonight.
daylight,
Put to an
lightning, and
end
the thunder.
here.
Sun, moon, the
But Merric
stars,
was in
and the hunger.
control.
Abundance in bundles. Blessings and troubles. Towers and tunnels, views and valleys, waves and peaks, streaks shoot
And then
from
there's these
sun,
series
planet Earth, and ain't
of
scared of no
moves that
Mars.
had Merric landing on his head, and boom, that you see the ricochet of his head bouncing off the mat, eating that Superman punch variation, and that powerbomb with authority just knocked him out cold for the 3. And we have a new Maple Leaf Grappling Can-AM Champion in Apache Guerrero, ending the reign of Marc Merric. Congrats to Apache Guerrero, new Can-Am Champion.
Y'all seen in the R.E.P. I mean, original nation, Wuhan solid,
Going to some CCWO Heavyweight Championship Gold. Colin Klein at JTV stepping up to the plate against Adominator. Wait, the arrival, you hear that theme of the one and only Terminator. Colin Klein. One hell of a show here tonight. 2 championship defenses so far, and both of them changed hands. We will see a 3rd. Colin Klein. JTV representative. Connection. The Shot Nation, AWA, Power Org. That bridge of the gap, that forbidden door is always open here in SPW2K, and this creates some unique dream matches, especially here in the Canadian territories. We await the arrival now, the CCWO Heavyweight Champion. Big opportunity for Colin here against this man, CCWO Heavyweight Champion, Adominator. Dream match vibes, Terminator versus Adominator. And you see the determination in this man's eyes. The Adominator is weeks away from facing SPW2K's Internet Champion and Accuracy at Call All-Stars 13. This is one of his final stops, defending the CCWO Heavyweight Championship before the big show on the big stage that is called All-Stars 13. From Canada right to Phoenix, Arizona. The effects of this match can carry out into Call All-Stars 13. It could benefit M Accuracy depending on what kind of fight Colin Klein is going to be bringing to the Adominator. As the Adominator takes his time in this entrance, he steers a hole through his opponent's soul. Here we have that beautiful CCWO Heavyweight Championship about to be defended right here on SPW2K. Maple Leaf Grappling, CCWO be the North. Take a look at that gold right here. Here in introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at
And here we have JTV, Power Org Network, WWA Shot Nation representative, Colin, the Terminator, gunning and willing and ready to shoot to kill on this opportunity for the CCWO Heavyweight Championship against the reigning defending CCWO Heavyweight Champion, Adominator. We gonna see that Canadian strong style, strong and true, being proven in this bout. Dream match vibes, first time ever scenario. You're only gonna see it here with SPW2K's Forbidden Door being wide open. Colin clean, Adominator, Terminator versus Adominator. Here we go. Terminator goes in for the spear. And he catches Adominator, cutting him off. Adominator stops that kick. Dragon screw. And that's what he's going to have to do. Cut the speed off of Colin immediately. And Adominator driving the elbow to the chest. Colin now locking up. Whoa, no. Arm drags. Reversing that there. Kick to the gut. Colin now. Snap, suplex, victimized. His spine is feeling all of that. Adominator now. Big time player. Not shy of big time matches. Oh man. And big championship defenses. And look at this. Head scissors takedown. Beautifully done by Colin. Colin now. Spear again. Going back to the basics there that kicked off the match. Gonna cut down the breathing supply of Adominator, slow him down, cut off his endurance and stamina in this matchup as he cuts him off. Working on the arms. What is this? Gonna scale the top. Gonna walk the ropes. Beautiful. Launching Adominator. Each bump, each attack to the ribs and the lower back area makes it that much harder for him to breathe. Headbutt. Oh, viciously. Colin trying to grind and keep control. Adominator. And what is this? Sit out powerbomb with authority. Put his all into that hook in the leg. 1, 2. Nope. Now Colin closing in as he gets the crowd, trying to get the crowd, Toronto crowd here tonight. Behind him, oh, nails Adominator, lays him out. Vicious push kick variation. 1, 2, no. And what a showcase this is for Colin. On a stage like this, standing shooting star press on the Adominator. CCWO Heavyweight Championship opportunities don't come that easy. Especially for talent that aren't heavily on that CCWO roster. But in these collaborative events, these dream match events, we're bringing the likely top promotions in the Canadian scene, that is SPW2K, CCWO, and Maple Leaf Grappling. We open the door for huge dream match opportunities throughout the Canadian territories. And what is this? Oh my god! He pushed him up into a code breaker variation. Crushing him, hooking the leg. 1, 2, no! Colin still has life. And any regular, man, stepping into this ring for the first time, taking a move like that, that'll drive the air, drive the soul right out of you. You're down for the 3. And Adominator, oh man, brain buster, stalling suplex, combination of both. Scary strength by Adominator. And what is this? Drops and cuts him off. Adominator. Oh man. Gotta also keep in mind he has to keep maintaining a proper pace. Doesn't over-exude himself. He does have that big show. Call All-Star 13 versus M Accuracy, their current reigning defending SPW2K Internet Champion. And all the attacks to the back. What is this? Colin bell to back. Suplex, maintaining control into a ripcord. Oh, lariat. Sending a Dominator inside out. The force with that. Colin now fighting back. Charging. The shot to the face. Irish rip to the ropes. What is this? Drop down. No. Shoulder. These guys squaring off in the middle. Now sending those strikes. Oh my god. Heavy uppercut. Hanging up Colin on the rope. Colin bouncing off the ropes again. These guys meet in the middle. Shoulder block and Colin now. What is this? Working on the arm. Oh man, sick. Oh man. Look at him manipulate the arm. Oh. The arm and the elbow. Not meant to be bent and pounded down on like that. And no, drop to hold, dropping Colin to the middle rope, hanging him up, guillotines him. Nope. What is he gonna do? Drive that knee. Cross the face. These guys putting it all. Another code breaker. A guard buster. And here we go. 1, 2, no. Colin, the Terminator, is definitely determined to walk out of here with a big win. Oh man, over the Adominator, changed the tide and shocked the world to become the new CCWO champion. It's going to take a hell of a fight as the Adominator maintains control, sets up Colin, and what is this? Has him up. Oh my god. With authority. 1, 2, no. Colin kicks out and Adominator cannot believe it. That Colin Clean is giving this much of a fight. Don't doubt this guy. JTV, Power Org, Network, WWA's Shock Nation representative set to shock the world here tonight. He gets caught up there though. On the outside. Adominator. Now sending Colin back inside the ring. Adominator getting back, cutting off the count out there. Oh man, again. Setting him up. Right in the middle of the ring. Elbow drop right into the heart. And sizing up Colin. Adominator is. Again, he's going to go for this. And he's going to violently force Colin to the mat for the 1, 2, and 3. Adominator retains the CCWO Championship. We gotta give all our respect for Colin Clean for coming out here. Stepping up to the plate for a big championship opportunity, showcasing his fight. But Adominator, relentless with this vicious finisher, just driving him right to the mat. Adominator, right to the mat. This was it right here. Boom! See you later when we're not allowed to talk it out. I said I'd go, pull myself on show, but I'm still trying to figure it out. I throw my shoe, take a fell on you, but you didn't know I planned it out. I said I'd go, yeah, I won't see you later when we're not allowed to figure it out. The chaos wreckage continues as we'll see. Adominator, CCWO Heavyweight Champion, Adominator versus M Accuracy. I call All-Stars 13. Our SPW2K Internet Champion, M Accuracy, will be meeting this man, Adominator, CCWO Champion. I call All-Stars 13, and we go right in. We go right in to CCWO Tag Team Gold. We put on the line as we see Maple Leaf Grappling Provincial Tag Tag Team Champions, Syndicate 21. You see Madison returns here with her guys, her husband Xcaliber. In the coat there, and we have Jayden V, the ace. The ace of spades, Jayden V. These guys, pillars at SPW2K, not only for the SPW2K Tag Team Division, Syndicate 21, and Jayden V, former SPW2K World Champion, Xcaliber, former SPW2K World Champion and Pure Champion, and Tag Team Champion. In 2 teams, in the likes of the Elite Superstars. When you look at this man, the history that Xcaliber has with this man coming out right here, one of the final TMT World Champions, we have No Remorse Mafia, CCWO Tag Team Champions. No Remorse Mafia, Shaine Ashton leading the fray with his cousin Mikey Truth, not far from behind. No Remorse Mafia, what can we say about this faction? SPW2K 6-man Tag Team Champions, SPW2K Tag Team Champions. The Pure Championship has been in the ranks with Mikey Truth. Currently World Champions. Both these guys have been SPW2K World Champions. And these guys reign defending on the road as the longest reigning CCWO Tag Team Champions. Here tonight, 2 teams that carry 2 illustrious golds throughout the Canadian CAW territory scene. But tonight is the CCWO Tag Team Gold up on the line and up for grabs. And here you see Syndicate 21, Xcaliber in the blonde shortcut hair. The final TMT World Champion, you have Jayden V, our second ever SPW2K World Champion. And here we have No Remorse Mafia, Mikey Truth with the No Remorse Mafia headband. Shaine Ashton, the gold blood red trunk, the golden boy. Shaine Ashton, Mikey Truth, the founders and leaders of No Remorse Mafia, cousins. Men that hold so much titles and accomplishments in between each other, not only as a team, as a tag team, but as individual talents. And when they get things started with this historic encounter of Xcaliber and Shaine Ashton, it's been years since we've seen these two cross the ring from each other. Xcaliber maintaining control over Shaine Ashton. Shaine Ashton and Xcaliber go way back to when they were breaking out throughout TMT as the Elite Superstars. They were in a faction together, dominating TMT as a tag team throughout the Empire Wrestling, various network promotions as a tag team and as a faction. As they split off and went on their own pathways, Xcaliber went towards more of the forefather Empire promotions as Shaine Ashton grew with his cousin Mikey Truth and No Remorse Mafia. TMT was that separation. As much as SPW2K brought them back together, it was basically on opposing sides. And look at this. Has him set up. And oh man, look at this. Shaine Ashton overhead. Oh, spikes him with that DDT. And Shaine Ashton needs to maintain control of Xcaliber. Don't let Xcaliber back up. If anybody knows Shaine Ashton just as well as Mikey Truth, it's going to be Xcaliber. New tricks to the trade, of course, these guys are going to be bringing to the table. Now we have Jayden V tagged in. Jayden V, the uncle of Madison. Jayden V, one of the head trainers of the SPW2K dojo. Jayden V, the second SPW2K World Champion and one of the longest reigning World Champion, part of that 1-year club, likewise as Shaine Ashton and Mikey Truth. Shaine Ashton takes a little bit of the bulk of Mikey Truth through that 647, 619 around the post. Mikey Truth, Shaine Ashton gets that tag in. Mikey Truth is in, and that assist on that double super kick, catching Jayden V. Jayden V tags out to Xcaliber. Xcaliber high knee to Mikey Truth. Xcaliber goes low now, Mikey Truth, knowing the quickness of Mikey Truth. And now, oh man, relentless. You have to watch for that X marks the spot super kick by Xcaliber. Xcaliber now hooking the arms. Crucifix spinning predicament. One. No, Mikey kicks out. And this is the beauty of it. You see, Syndicate 21 has been maintaining most of their time throughout the Maple Leaf grappling promotions. That kick up by Xcaliber not being stopped there. They go back into a lockup. Mikey pushes off Xcaliber. Nope, Xcaliber turning the tide. Sending Mike to the corner. Mikey moves out the way. Goes low. He gets stopped by Xcaliber, driving the knee to the ribs. Like I was saying, Syndicate 21 has been spending most of their time outside of SPW2K. Working throughout Maple Leaf Grappling in United Kingdom and a little bit of AAW. Oh, drives him with a truthful injection. Mikey spiking. Xcaliber in his corner. Excaliber's in enemy territory, and this may be the finish right here. Excaliber's laid out. Mikey going upstairs for the mark of an icon. Dud by Eddie Mac. RIP. One love to him. Oh, and that gets breaking up. It's Mikey and Shaine Ashton, relentless attack to get Jayden V out. Jayden V was in there for the pin. All these guys got a decade plus in their careers. Jayden V, we haven't seen him compete in SPW2K since about, I'd say, 2018. Xcaliber, and like I said, these guys have had excessive dates away from SPW2K as they were focused on Maple Leaf Grappling Tag Team Division and never defending the Maple Leaf Grappling Tag Team Gold. As they came out in the entrance showcasing that gold. It's the CCWO Tag Team Gold on the line here tonight. And now Jayden V working down on Mikey Truth, grinding down Mikey Truth, keeping Mikey Truth down. You don't want to get Mikey Truth cooking, getting his speed going, getting him to fly around this ring. Mikey also tutelage on the ground and pound submission technician as he hits that T-Dot destroyer that can be a game changer in this matchup. And look at this, setting him up for, a truthful injection of his own. Watch Xcaliber trying to get in the ring there to distract the ref. Buy Jayden V some time as much as he can. Oh, the truthful injection gets hit on Jayden V. Mikey scooping the legs. 1, 2, no. And you talk about pillars, it was Marc, Merric, Jayden V, EK Fair that really built the foundation of SPW2K in the early years. Countless war EK Fair and Jayden V have had for the SPW2K World Championship that has evolved into the hands of the likes of Mikey Truth, Shaine Ashton, Nathan Smarter, Kura Takahashi. The list goes on. And guys, our current champion Malik Brown, our world champion. It just shows you the evolution of SPW2K. The forbidden door is always open. And expect the unexpected as Mikey trust dives to the outside, catching Jayden V. Unbelievable risk factor there. Mikey breaks the count out. Jayden V back in and takes control now. And Mikey true to his showboating. Mikey drives the knee to the face. And what is this? Mikey takes Xcaliber off the apron. Going upstairs in enemy territory. Madison. Oh my god. That Phoenix splash. Variation. Over Madison. Pinpoint position on Xcaliber. But it only bought Jayden V time to go in for the attack. Onto the knees. And to slow Mikey Truth down. As he's doing that right there. Xcaliber may not be available at the corner right now as he's slowly getting back up to his feet. But Jayden V's bringing the hurt to Mikey Truth. Oh my god. Spiking Mikey Truth. That deadlift powerbomb VKO. RKO variation. That has scored many wins for Jayden V in the past here in SPW2K. And oh man, the attacks to the back. Oh, bad breaker. Being trapped up in the ropes. Jayden V trying to scale his way to go for the tag, but Mikey tried to cut him off, but no. Jayden V swings his way out. Sending Mikey to the corner now. Jayden V taking his time, talking that trash to Mikey Truth. And you gotta think, oh, could only last so long. Mikey capitalizing, the ultimate opportunist in this game. Now driving the knee into Jayden V, right into the gut. And look at this, face washing. Look at this, viciously. And here we go, Mikey bouncing off, drives him. As the hometown heroes, that is Remorse Mafia. Toronto home, born and raised. Trained out of Toronto to get their kickstart out into this business. Defending the CCWO Tag Team Gold once again here in Toronto. In Syndicate 21, a team that knows them very well over the years. And Jayden V, the wars that Jayden V and Shaine Ashton have had for the SPW2K World Championship in itself. That was the transitional period for SPW2K in the Adrenaline era. Oh, 2-0. Into the Rebirth era. As Shaine Ashton took over in SPW2K. Later transcending into Hypnosis. Nathan Smarter to follow. Kuro Takahashi. Like I said, now the current champion. Malik Brown. The top challengers and contenders have stepped up for that gold now that the Forbidden Door has been open. And oh man, Jayden V. A big pin predicament over Shaine Ashton and Mikey Truth. You know that would open up a singles opportunity, especially over Mikey Truth for the Pure Championship title. As he turns his attention to Mikey Truth. Slight distraction. Double team here. Oh man. Syndicate 21 capitalizing on the double team pin. 1, 2. And almost scoring new tag team champions. And that would just showcase pure dominance in the Canadian scene here in COD Wrestling for Syndicate 21. To hold the Maple Leaf Grappling Tag Team Gold. The heritage and the tradition that carries that Maple Leaf Tag Team Championship. And then having the CCWO Tag Team Gold around their waist. Defeating Remorse Mafia. Ending their long reign as CCWO Tag Team Champions. And look at this. Educated feat by Xcaliber put to display here. Xcaliber now. Hoisting Mikey Truth up. X marks the spot. Super kick. So swift, so quick, and you can't even protect yourself from it. Adding more insult to injury, Mikey stops. Xcaliber powerbombed into the mat. We've seen the effects of that with Apache to Marc Merric. That crowned the new CAN-AM champion. Just smashing your opponent down on that. And what is Mikey doing? Assisted upstairs. Gonna dive on Jayden V? Is that what we're gonna see here? He is! Oh my god! Full 450 variation swanton to the outside. Nailing Jayden V. Mikey now on the attack for a 647. 619 around the post. Catching Xcaliber. And oh, Xcaliber catches him on the dive. Springboard dive. What is this? Xcaliber. Oh, go to sleep. He caught Mike on the springboard. And with a go to sleep, that knee. Oh my god. And Xcaliber dragging Mikey over into his corner. And look at this. That could be it. Mikey dazed and confused. He tries to get back up. Xcaliber now. Sending Mikey back into the corner. That can be the difference maker, the game changer, the momentum shift that they needed. And here we go. Oh, up into the lights. Mikey gets launched. And Jayden V back on the attack on the elbow joint with that stomp. And Jayden V now, now hosts his back into a DDT. Is Mikey trying to find a way, find an open to get back into this thing. Clears some cobwebs out his head. Gets back into the ring. Sends Jayden V into the ropes. Nope, misses that fall away forearm. Jayden V blocks that. Eats a forearm of his own. Net breaker. Now Jayden V slides under. Beautifully done. Pump hold slams. And Mikey arm drags Jayden V. Kick to the head. Simple, very effective. Has Jayden V disoriented now. Raking away on the face, Mikey is. That kick to the head could have done his damage. To Jayden V. He looked very disoriented right there. Jayden V sent to the turnbuckle. Oh man, that whiplash effect. Very bad for the neck. Sent to the corner again. Mikey, was he have set up here? No, he gets kicked to the face. Jayden now eats an elbow, unprotected elbow shot by Mikey. Mikey now has Jayden in the corner, tags in Shaine Ashton. Shaine Ashton, look at this double team. Ready to go. And flits Mikey right into that beautiful assisted moonsault. Shaine Ashton cutting off Jayden V. Disoriented, confused, going into the wrong corner. And this is what Remorse Mafia needs in slowing down Syndicate 21. And oh man, out of that knee, he goes for the arm drag. And look at this, crosses him up. Jeez. VKO out of nowhere. That has laid out Shaine Ashton in the past. And here tonight, he used it to assist. To go for a tag. Oh, chopping him down. Stomps. Stomping a mud hole in Shaine Ashton. Xcaliber is now in. Still, oh, here we go. They're in sync. Synchronization stomps. Syndicate 21 in sync. And here we go. Slide. Oh, man, he ate all that flush. Xcaliber hooking the leg. One, no. Jayden V is there to watch on. Chasing Mikey back into his corner. Xcaliber getting the crowd behind him. Homegrown Toronto crowd. Xcaliber sending Xcaliber sends Shaine Ashton to the corner, blocking him off. What is this, Shaine? Not stopping there. What is this? Again, he gets caught up into a 647. It hasn't been good for Xcaliber. He gets trapped again. 647 variation. Shaine Ashton. Oh, super kick. No, he stopped. He caught him. And now look at this pendulum variation. Oh, headlock. Trapped. Working on the neck. Could be setting up. Could we see a gold standard here? Yes! Boom! Spikes him. Gold standard by Shaine Ashton onto Xcaliber. And Shaine Ashton could close in right here on the pinning predicament and get this win. 1, 2, and I think that's too much time to prepare for that pinning predicament. Buying for Xcaliber to get back into gear. And Xcaliber What is this? Oh man, ran right into the rope, into turnbuckle, back into enemy territory. We still have our main event, SPW2K Destiny Championship on the line. James Frost defending against Mason Brooks. Yes, Mason Brooks getting that opportunity for the Destiny Championship. A man that's been on the chase. And what is this? Oh man, we didn't get 21 with the assist. Double team. No, Mikey's there to break it up. We know the history of Mason Brooks and Remorse Mafia. Shaine Ashton has been barred. Remorse Mafia have been barred from ringside. We want this to be a clean cut matchup main event for Rita North. Mason Brooks versus James Frost. Destiny Championship on the line in our main event. And Shaine Ashton traps up Jayden V, who's back in this thing. Shaine Ashton hoisting up Jayden V and gets a gold standard. Spiking Jayden V right on his head. Right on his head. And that's going to do its damage, if not score the pin. 1, 2, Xcaliber breaks it up. He's there at the perfect time, but gets stopped by Shaine Ashton as well. Dropping him viciously, back first across the knee. Shaine Ashton now. Oh, here we go. He's cooking. Form. Belly kick. Catches Jayden V. One of the premier players in the game today. Trap super kick catches him on the second go around. Jayden V now to the corner. Shaine Ashton talking that shit as he's Remorse Mafia is in control right now. Maintaining that control is the key for Remorse Mafia. They cannot let up this offensive control that they have on Syndicate 21, and he sets him up for another gold standard into enemy territory in the Remorse Mafia corner. Shaine Ashton hooking the leg for 1, 2, and again Xcaliber is there to break it up. Again. And oh, barreling, uppercut and high knee. Xcaliber sandwiched in between that right there. Jayden V jacking up the jaw, following up with a clothesline on the Shaine Ashton. Shaine Ashton sweeping the legs from under Jayden V. Shaine Ashton now tagging in his cousin Mikey Truth. Mikey Truth is in, stalking Jayden V. Jayden V. And it's stomped into the back, right in the spine. And Mikey Truth up. Oh man, hooking down that headlock. Making sure he has that ground control, maintaining it. And what is this? A T-Dot Destroyer spikes him. Oh my god. You see the spike? How he just folded up on that. And that could be it. Xcaliber still down in that 1, 2, and 3. That's it. No Remorse Mafia retain the CCWO Tag Team Gold here at SPW2K. Maple Leaf Grappling, CCWO, We the North. And we look at the highlights of this matchup. Two very, very talented premier tag teams went to war. Champions on both sides of the fence, whether it be CCWO or Maple Leaf Grappling. But it was CCWO's night to shine in this title defense. And that begs the question, who will see Remorse Mafia go for Maple Leaf Grappling Gold on MLG territory following this matchup? And still your reigning defending CCWO Tag Team Champions, Remorse Mafia.
Holler if you hear me!
Jeremiah was stabbed in the AWF locker room. Detective Blackos, we must interrogate the suspects and find our man.
Let's find that.
Now, where were you at the time of the stabbing?
I've just woke up and suddenly I'm here. And where I was, I don't know. I was high. You tell me.
I was in Vegas. having probably the best orgy you've ever had in your life.
Really? You think I did it? Man, go tech yourself.
Hey, what kind of name is John Blackhouse? The fuck?
It wasn't me. If anything, I was with AJ, right, AJ?
Officer J was not with me. I've never seen or heard of that man a day in my life.
You fucking bitch. You can't do this one thing for me. Really, AJ?
Oh, here we go. Officer, take him away.
I was looking at anime titties. They call me the anime titty king.
I'm gonna hold on to that for research purposes.
Fucking weebs. Right, next.
Hell yeah, I did that shit. Bitch threw a vegetable at me. So we got a knife thrown at his fucking esophagus.
Well, I hate JMI, so we'll just call it self-defense.
Get out, you smoothie drinking, vegetable throwing bitch. We're trying to watch some AWF. Jeez, man.
What people see in fights, this is just like so much of what we actually do. The training every day, getting up, knowing, oh, I'm sore, I don't want to train, but still doing it. And after training thinking, I'm so glad I did it. You should respect everybody, and you can learn from everybody. It's up to you to find out what it is. What can you learn from that guy? If you have that approach, I think your opportunities are endless.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here for Call All Stars.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see, getting closer. Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher and the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brink of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night? Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the
folks. Here at We the North, it's main event time. The SPW2K Destiny Championship, set to be defended in singles competition. On the finalists of the first ever SPW2K Destiny Championship tournament. A man has been scratching hard for this opportunity once again over the past year, 2 years. With and without Remorse Mafia, he's here and getting this opportunity here tonight at We the North in Toronto, Canada. Mason Brooks is ready for war. Mason Brooks, former member of Remorse Mafia. He's a former SPW2K 6-man Tag Team Champion, former SPW2K Tag Team Champion. Mason Brooks, former SPW2K Internet Champion, and has been a top contender for the SPW2K Destiny Championship, a finalist in the SPW2K Destiny Championship tournament, the first ever tournament that we had. Ran it back, became a top finalist in the second bout for that chase for that tournament that James Frost eventually ended up winning, and has been the reigning defending champion for the Destiny Championship ever since. Clocking in over a year, James Frost is as SPW2K Destiny Champion. He's evolved the Destiny Championship into a new era and continues to do so as the reigning defending champ, creating this division and bringing prestige and heritage to it. As we await the arrival of the man that's gonna keep it frosty, this man, James Frost, SPW2K Destiny Champion, accompanied by his wife, Kari, the Infinite Hero, is ready for action. You see Kari accompanying her husband, James Frost, the Infinite Hero, back in SPW2K action here at We the North. This is going to be a very, very interesting clash between Mason Brooks and James Frost. First time, I'd say, with the Destiny Championship on the line. James Frost doesn't have to worry about Remorse Mafia as they are barred from ringside. Shaine Ashton has been barred from ringside. He cannot make an appearance in this matchup as much as Mason Brooks and Shaine Ashton are seeing eye to eye. It's the beautiful SPW2K Undisputed Destiny Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
And we await these match introductions by the Calgary, Alberta native, Mason Brooks. Set and ready to go to war.
Introducing the champion from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Both these guys represent Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Both these guys coming from Wrestle Country, right here, Canada. We the North. Our main event, the current reigning defending undisputed SPW2K Destiny Champion, James Frost, showcasing that gold. The Destiny Championship division has become synonymous with James Frost, with the name James Frost. But will it be Mason Brooks to usher in a new champion, a new era? Yet to see. Titles being showcased. Both men are ready. Bell has sounded. Here we go. James Frost with the push kick, sending Mason Brooks into his corner. And driving Mason Brooks face first into the mat. Mason Brooks has the size and weight advantage. He's going to have to use his power to his advantage. And you see Mason Brooks receiving He's mounted strikes and mounted punches from elbows to strikes and closed fists. James Frost, the infinite hero. Working down on Mason Brooks. Powering down on Mason Brooks. Joe looked like he was going to go for a chop. Mason Brooks goes around. Net breaker, spin around, tilt away. We want to talk about the territories that these guys are also working. I mean, we look at GCA for James Frost, amongst the various other promotions that he's taken under his wing on his bookings and being a prime player, premier player there. Mason Brooks with CSWA on his back. Outside of SPW2K, these guys are making major waves on their own as individual talents, some of the top tier talents in CAW, car, or virtual wrestling, the various ways you want to call it. And two top tier talents in all the Canadian car wrestling territories as we showcase Canadian car talents. And there you see James Frost perched upstairs, up top. Oh, and he goes for the dive. He wasn't at risk going for the cutter. He just went for the dive and he hit it. Picture perfect on Mason Brooks. Mason Brooks looking to be in bad shape. Look at this. Snap. Suplex. Spiking it around his back there. And there we have James Frost sending Mason Brooks back into the ring, breaking that count out. And here we have sending him into the rope. And what is this? James Frost looking to dive through. Oh my god, you know how difficult that is. Through the turnbuckles. Spiking him on that DDT. James. Oh, nails him again, maintaining the control. The overhead on Mason Brooks. As these series of strikes relentlessly being shot at Mason Brooks. As James Frost's wife, Kari, watches on the outside. James Frost backs in to break the count respectively. The infinite hero scooping the leg, hooking the leg. Oh, and Mason Brooks powers out of it, sits up too. James Frost now picking up Mason. Oh, he went for that push draw kick at the start of this matchup, missing that, and he is clobbered down by Mason Brooks. Mason Brooks now trying to maintain control, wrenching away on the neck. Mason Brooks, a town that has all the skill sets, all the tools in check to be a top talent, top champion here in SPW2K. And this SPW2K Destiny Championship opportunity can prove just that. Taking out James Frost, ending such a long reign as SPW2K Destiny Champion. And we've seen some long reigns end here tonight. From Merric's CAN-AM Championship reign coming to an end, to Apache Guerrero, to Joey Thompson winning the Maple Leaf Grappling Provincial Championship over Rohit. Aponi Lopez scoring a big win in the triple threat. We've seen the tag team titles, the CCWO tag team titles on the line. Remorse Mafia retaining over Syndicate 21 just now. Oh, nasty knee. Adominator, CCWO heavyweight champion. Adominator defeated Colin Klein at JTV WWA Power Org Network. And oh man, James Frost spiking Mason Brooks right on his head. The infinite hero. Can't believe it. The fighting spirit within Mason Brooks. James Frost, what is he setting up for? He's calling for Mason Brooks to get up on his feet. Stand up, boy. James Frost, keeping it Frost with that springboard forearm. Beautifully done. 2. Nope. And Frost setting up Mason Brooks. Oh, Invictus. He hits it. Nails it. That's it. That's it. 1, 2, and no. Mason Brooks kicks out. See, Mason still has life. Showcasing the heart within him. And look at this. This could be his opening. The Instant Classic could be here. 1, 2 to take his throne as SPW2K Destiny Champion. What a journey it's been since the first ever Destiny Championship tournament. When Mason Brooks first made his debut here in SPW2K. From joining Remorse Mafia, kind of getting sidetracked, in his words, on his main goal being the main single star that he is. And oh, it can be all created here. And taking out James Frost and Mason Brooks going upstairs. Big man Mason Brooks going upstairs, calling for Frost to get up on his feet. What do we have here? Mason drops him. No, and he could have popped. Oh man, very easy. You can take out your knee like that with that simple sidestep that James Frost did. Miscalculating Mason Brooks is on that as he gets back into the ring. Mason powerhousing, and as he manhandles James Frost, almost throwing him outside the ring. James Frost shoulder tackles, comes back with it. Clothesline, lariat, another one. And no, ducks the line, fall away slam onto Mason Brooks. Mason Brooks now could be in bad shape. Frost gonna springboard across the ring once again, it looks like. Nope, he knows the distance. Oh, he crosses up on the code breaker. James Frost going on the other side now. Quite the distance away. Can he close it out though? James Frost, no, he knows. Mason Brooks possibly playing possum, backing away from him, and oh, he can't back away from that kick though. Mason, that just angers him. Oh, as he works on the arm. Mason now follow slams on James Frost. Mason Brooks working on the neck, trying to grind down James Frost into the perfect position where he can hit that instant classic and score that pinning predicament or force that submission clutch that he has in his bag. And now look at this. Those big triceps just crossing off under the chin, locking down, cutting off the circulation, the air passage. Trying to choke away at James Frost. Has him grounded down. James Frost trying to force fight. He's struggling, trying to fight his way. Drives the elbows. Sending those strikes to the ribs. James Frost now setting up Mason. Sends him all with authority to the outside. Creating that space. He can breathe. A bit of a breather. Recalculate. Recalibrate. And go for the attack. Spin kick to the rib. Chop to the chest. Vicious shot to the face. What is this? James Frost. Oh, smashing. Mason Brooks face into the mat. Sends Mason Brooks into the ring. What is this? Crossing him up. He's gonna whip him out of proportion. Oh my god. The effect that has on your neck, your upper shoulders, your back. And James Frost, relentless on the attack. He knows the size, the power advantage is heavily in the hands of Mason Brooks. And these guys need to make their way back into the ring. Cut off this count out. We'd hate to see this main event go into a draw. And oh, Mason Brooks sends James Frost right into the post, the ring post there. These guys trying to remain a respect factor, but to how long will this go? Mason Brooks. Oh, if he hit that instant classic, he ate a Superman punch though. Oh man, 1, 2, that can be the equalizer. That can be the equalizer. Mason Brooks, dazed and confused. That's Superman punch out of nowhere. Invictus, he hit it. Float, hook in the leg. 2, no. And James, you can't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated, James. Mason Brooks is a fighter. James is upstairs. Splash! And oh man, closing in on James Frost. James Frost closing in on like a Ring of Saturn variation. Oh, and he hooking the arms. Look how the twerk on the arms. Trap in the neck. More insult to injury. James Frost has a target he's been working on all match. And he's trying to cut down the strength, the power of Mason Brooks as much as he can. Sizing up Mason Brooks. He has him placed perfect here. Oh no. Oh, he caught him. With that cutter, he's not trying to take that chance. Don't look like it. Trying to get that secure. James Frost setting him up for another springboard. No. Look at this. Oh man. James Frost very determined and very picky when he's going to use those springboards. Any slight hesitation, he's not going to risk it. A true ring general, James Frost, is going to rear and tear Mason Brooks down for the perfect opportunity to hit the springboard. Boom! Perfect placement. Hook in the leg. 1, 2, and no. He threw his all into that forearm, springboard flying forearm, setting Mason Brooks up. The ring placement's amazing, a Superman punch. And James Frost going again for the pin. 1, 2, Mason Brooks kicks out again. James Frost is like, what do I have to do at this point in time? No, he sideswipes that punt. He caught him. Look at this, Invictus. He hits it, spikes him, floats over, hook in the leg. This could be it. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. James Frost retains the SPW2K Destiny Championship here at We the North in Toronto, Canada. What a main event. Thank you all. Big thank you to Maple Leaf Grappling, CCWO, and our SPW2K talent. They all came out and showed out. We look at the highlights here. Mason Brooks, that instant classic, so close. Like, boom, spiking James Frost. But James Frost came back gunning and kept it frosty, keeping it frosty. And every championship title defense, the Invictus, boom, DDT variation floating over. 1, 2, 3, and that, it was all she wrote. James Frost defeats Mason Brooks here at We the North to retain the SPW2K Destiny Champion, and still your SPW2K Undisputed Destiny Champion, James Frost. Would like to thank you all for joining us on this showcase of Maple Leaf Grappling, CCWO, and SPW2K here at We the North. We'll see you at the matches at SPW2K Supreme Festival. I'm DJ E, and thank you all for joining us. Big win for James Frost in his Destiny Championship title defense here at We the North. We'll see you at the matches.